work in the hotel industry, urban research and development, to owning some of our favorite dining and entertaining venues, such as the iconic Territorial Tavern and Jameson's Harbor Grill. He serves on the board of directors of the Waikiki Community Center, and in the past has been a director at the Waikiki Yacht Club, Oahu Visitors Bureau, Outrigger Duke Kahanamoku Foundation, and so many more. Since 1989, he has run Waikiki beach activities in front of the Hilton Hawaiian Village, and he helped produce the first Duke's Oceanfest, and he's been with the Oceanfest ever since. More importantly, perhaps, is the way Duke's philosophy and values have been put into daily action in his company. Please help me to give a warm welcome to Bob Hampton.
Wow. The rice is ready. Aloha, Maikahi. I'm going to speak to a different side of Duke and what I want to say. In 1954, I was a sophomore at Roosevelt High School, and our athletic coach, Tiki Vasconcelos, would tell us as we walked in the room, we furnish everything but guts. And then he would say, and aloha. And one day, one of the kids in my class asked him, what do you mean aloha? He said, I'll tell you. So he's telling us about Duke Kahanamoku's gold medal win at Stockholm, July 10th, 1912. And he says, and he takes us for about 15 minutes through this great victory, where he gets the gold medal. And then he says, now I'll tell you aloha. He says, when Duke touched that wall, he had the gold medal. What did he do then? The press on the side screaming, Duke, come over here for the work, your interview. He gets out of the pool and walks to the next lane and shakes the hand of the man that came in after him and helps him out of the pool. And Tiki says, that's aloha. And, at the village, that's the business I'm in. 7,000 new people every day at the village. And we have to give them our expression of aloha. And we have a guiding light. It's called Duke's Creed of Aloha. You can go anywhere on our property and you'll see our paddles with the Duke's Creed of Aloha engraved in them. And not just because we want to see it, it's because we believe it. I have proof that we follow Duke's Creed of Aloha. In 2012, we and Duke Kahanamoku Foundation and the city and county and the state of Hawaii were celebrating our sister state's anniversary. And believe it or not, that sister state is Morocco. And it was King the Fourth birthday, and he gave as a donation. If you go down to the Hawaii State Museum of Arts, you'll see this beautiful, absolutely awesome blue tile fountain. Well, he sent in all the craftsmen and all the tile from Morocco and had it constructed right there for us. Now, what he asked for, in addition to the dedication of this, was an athletic event that would put his team, which is very, very strong in surfing on the Mediterranean, against one of our teams. And at sort of the last minute, I was called to assemble a competition. Well, as it would have it, and this is November 2012, we didn't have any surf. It was flat, no wind. And so I suggested the Duke's game is the stand-up paddle race. Why don't we do that in the lagoon, Duke Kahanamoku Lagoon? Well, one of the lead people was Frank Haas. He was the dean of the Tim School at KCC, and he said, that's great, let's do that. Well, they arrive, 1 week before the event, and they say, "What is stand-up paddle?" This is the uniform for that day. Well, you can imagine the world press, all kinds of people were asking the question, who's going to win, Morocco or Hawaii? That's, after all, it's Hawaii sports. We didn't know that they didn't know what SUP was. And my team had just come off of a bunch of wins. So they were very strong, considered to be the winner in this one. Well, I'm driving in from Waikiki on the morning of the event. It was December 1st, 2012, and Bill Pratt remembers this, you were there. And anyway, gathered at the lagoon is, of course, all the press and everything, but I'm still in my car coming in, and I get a phone call from Frank Haas. Bob, we got a problem. What is it? Those guys, even though you had them out working them in the lagoon, they don't want to race. What? Yeah, the prince is here, all the head people from Morocco, and they don't want to make ass. Oh no. Okay, what can we do? So anyway, I'm still driving, and I say to myself, what would the Duke do? What would Duke Kahanamoku do? And then I thought of what he would do. So I called my captain, and I said, Kai Bruin, Kai, we got to do the Duke Scramble. He goes, why? I tell him. He goes, okay, 2 guys from our team on their team, 2 guys from their team on our team, right? Yeah. Make it the 2 strongest guys on our team on their team, and their 2 weakest guys on our team. Okay, done. So I get there, and as I walk up to the lagoon, Jerry Gibson, our Hilton's area vice president's walking up, and he says to me, hey, Bob, we're going to smoke them, right? And I said, well, dude, Jerry, I don't know. Could be close. And he goes, come on, Bob, what's up? And I told him. He looks at me and he goes, that's the right way. That's the right thing. Well, it was a close race. It was hard fought. And they won. But we won too. We all won. And that's what the Duke would do. Now, we have a koa paddle that started out in 2002, and it sits in the Waterman Hall of Fame. But today, it has come to, well, actually it's come earlier for this event, and all Duke events. So if I can get Pamai to bring, Pamai, where? He's magic. Anyway, Pamai. He brought it to keep the sun out of his eye. Anyway, on it, Duke's Aloha Creed of Aloha. In Hawaii, we greet friends, loved ones, or strangers with aloha, which means love. Aloha is the key word to the universal spirit of real hospitality, which makes Hawaii renowned as the world's center of understanding and fellowship. Try meeting or leaving people with aloha. You'll be surprised by their reaction. I believe it. It is my creed. Aloha to you, Duke Kahanamoku. Happy birthday, Duke. Mahalo.